This article is coming from Market Beat. Canoe bottoms as production ramp gets closer. So the article states, like many OEM EV startups, Canoo is crossing a major milestone after months of delays. The company is on track to begin production, which means is at hand. The news is helping shares to form a bottom and may lead them higher. The company has made progress on its mission to produce EVs for everyone, but there are still significant hurdles to cross, starting production as the primary. Capital is running short and startup costs continue to drain resources. They recently released their Q1 earnings, and the takeaways were costs are down, production is expected to begin soon, and they don't have a lot of cash. The company reported a loss of 22 cents, which beat the market beat.com consensus by a nickel and helped the market to move higher. Execs say they have secured 150 million in financing, which will sustain the company for a few more quarters, but that depends on production and spending. Regarding production, the company is focused on exiting 2023 at a 20K run rate, with the hopes of ramping up to 40K EVs annually in 2024. MarketBeat.com's analyst tracking tool has the stock pegged at a moderate buy, with a price target of 750% above the current action. That would be about, I don't know, $5 or so from the current price of 67 cents. This is what sparked my interest. The institutions own more than 50% of the stock and have been buying on a balance for 5 consecutive quarters. All right. So let's look at some of the financials anyway, right? All right, so the current price is 67 cents. Their March quarter, they reported a negative earnings per share of 26 cents, which beat the consensus by 9 cents. Next quarterly report is going to be in August 14th. I guess what's worth noting is that a year ago this time, they had a negative 61 cents earnings per share. So improvement by over 100%. This kind of graphs out the earnings per share. And I guess they went public back in early 2020, and regardless, it's still below zero, right? So it's negative, so they're not making any money. Revenue, okay, we don't have those figures there. Let's look at what the analysts are saying. Based on full analyst rankings, they have a moderate buy. Price target is at roughly $6, a low of $3.50 and a high of $10. This is probably within the next 12 months. All right, let's go to inside transactions. All right, so institutions own 50%, insiders own 18%. Number of insiders buying, 1, in the amount of 6.31 million. Number of insiders selling is 4, to the tune of 11.2. Okay, so this is one red flag. You would have liked to see this flipped, right? Where there were more buyers than sellers. Give you additional confidence that the stock did bottom. All right. However, I don't see any major selling in recent quarters, so that's good. All right. Institutions. Again, 52% Institutions own the stock. All right, this is what you like to see. Number of institutional buyers 70. Number of institutions selling 17. This is what you like to see. The difference between the inflows and outflows is what about 20x? So that's very positive. So that cancels out the insiders selling. And you can see that it's been a constant flow of buying throughout the last couple of years. All right, so that's a plus. Let's just look at some of the headlines. And at times you want to look at headlines just to get a sentimental picture of what's out there. All right, so they were upgraded recently, or a buy recommendation by one analyst on Wall Street, H.C. Wainwright. This talks about their narrower loss, Q1 loss. Let's see, what else we got? Unusual call options. Let's see what that, now that was in April, when those call options expire today. So he bought at the 50 cent, with a strike price of 50 cents. So he's definitely in the money. This is April 17th, so we'll keep note of that. All right, let's see what the again, another assessment on sentiment. Media mentions, this is social media. So they mentioned 11 times this week. Last week it was twice. Okay, I guess this is all on the market beat ecosystem. Additional 4 more people are following the stock. However, the number of searches went down. Okay, 82 cents. We're back. What if Berkshire took a position? Let's see what else we got. Let's get the stock trending. This one gentleman's is loading up on January 24 call options. Another one added and bought 1,200 stocks. The second person, Chick-fil-A partnership announced. Where was it at? All right. 500 extension. SEC does not grant extension unless a company can show clear path back to compliance. Not sure what this is about. This gentleman's portfolio is red. This one person asking, are there any longs? All right. With all that said, it's more risk than reward. The company can run out of money in 18 months, or can hit its groove and start producing just like the early days when Tesla was struggling with profitability. All right. So let's just go straight to the. We'll go to the monthly chart first, just so you can see how far price has come down. They IPO'd in 2017 at 10. This is when helicopter money um, flew out of the skies, hit a high of 24. Helicopter money was taken away, now collapsed to 67 cents. It did hit a low of 50 cents. So that's smart money bought those contracts back in April 17th. That would have been around here. So he's either at break even or a little bit in the money. Nevertheless, we hit a low of 50 cents. From a technical standpoint, price did take out. Although price did pull back, price did take out weekly sellers. So that's good news. So we're going to take that off the chart. And I want to look at this wick over wick on the daily. That might be where some sellers are. Yeah, not bad. It's okay. Volume's not the greatest. But nevertheless, there are some sellers there on the daily time frame. This was earnings. I'm not sure what happened here, but there was a lot of volatility on the 16th. Earnings was on the 15th. I mean, this whole area is just sideways price action. Oh, this is the, okay, this is the daily chart. All right. All right, so we did see a 4-hour level where there were sellers, but this is the daily chart, and we have sellers at 90 cents. Price is in the middle of the range. So the question is, can price get to $1? In the next 12 months? It's possible. If Fed Powell puts a pause on rates and actually has to cut later this year, that'll be the beginning of some helicopter money. If Canoo can actually start producing some tangible EVs, well, that would be good news as well, where they can sell it. That would be revenue coming in to help fund the operations. You know, the exec said they have secured 150 million in financing. I don't know what their monthly burn rate is. So there's a lot of questions concerning whether price can get to $1 or not, but only time will tell. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Can Canoo get to $1 by June of next year? Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.